Hello and welcome to the very first Car Culture Awards video, which we definitely didn't copy from Matty's Cars. And what we're going to be doing, Harry, is we're going to be talking about our year on car culture in this year. Going through some awards, kind of like a Spotify Wrapped, but with some awards as well.
Sounds good. I'm excited. Let's get into it.
Right, so the first award that we're going to be talking about is Best Upcoming YouTuber. Now, there's some nominations for this. Would you like to read the nominations out?
So the nominations are Auto Alex.
Yes.
I'm not sure if any of you have heard of him.
No, I haven't.
All Things Auto. And Film Finesse.
Yes.
Cameraman Ellis over there.
It's his channel.
That's his channel. Go check it out if you are into cameras. Or anything to do with, I guess, cinematography and things like that.
Very, very good, useful videos.
Yeah.
But the winner is, drum roll, it's Car Culture.
Car Culture.
Wow.
Yay. Wow. Who would have thought that?
It's really bad.
That was so good. We didn't expect that, did we? Wow.
No, we didn't.
Thank you, everyone, for...
Yes, thank you for voting for us.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
The reason we did that is because it is just the best upcoming YouTube channel. You can't disagree with that.
Yeah, no, not at all, no.
So our next award is our favourite car that we reviewed this year. You probably have your opinion on this, but
yeah, so
we've sort of come to a conclusion together.
Yes, so our nominations here are the BMW iX, the Aston Martin Vantage, and the Mark III MX-5.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think the Aston Martin Vantage
I agree
was definitely my favourite. And, the winner is the Aston Martin Vantage. But yeah, I mean, the BMW iX was really cool
because that was different.
It was our first electric, wasn't it?
First electric, very different car to what we normally do.
Yeah.
And obviously the MX-5 is an MX-5, so it can't be not top three.
Yeah, that was more your choice than mine.
But the thing is, what else did we do? Because we've only reviewed like some basic cars other than those other two cars.
These are kind of the interesting ones, I think, that stood out to us. I mean, the Aston Martin, I mean, it's a V8.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that. It's cool.
And it's an Aston.
And it's an Aston. And the BMW iX, that was really cool though. I liked the sounds it made.
Yeah, if
it's an electric, but it made these weird, ominous sounds. I found it quite interesting. I didn't realise it did that. But Aston Martin Vantage all the way.
Yeah, I mean, clear winner here.
Yeah, it drove beautifully, sounded beautiful. And it looked beautiful.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, agree with that. Right, next one is the most overused quote from myself in all the reviews.
Something that I've pointed out quite a few times to you.
Yeah, particularly you and Ellis. And well, there was a few options for this, but obviously the winner for this, we haven't really got any nominations because we couldn't bother to look through all our videos again.
No, that's a lot of effort.
And to be honest, we kind of knew already what the most used quote was. And it is, overall then, not too bad.
That was spot on.
Thank you. Spot on delivery. So, overall, not too bad, but not as good as the Golf. But overall, it's not too bad. So overall, it's not too bad, but having said that though, it is not too bad, as I've just sort of discussed. So I think the experience overall is not too bad. So overall, not too bad. Interior's build quality isn't too bad overall for, not too bad overall. For some reason, that was just the one thing I kept saying over and over because I'm just too nice about a car.
Yeah.
So that's the conclusion I come to every time I go. Yeah, that's not too bad because it just isn't too bad.
Like if it's not great, but it's not terrible, you go overall then not too bad.
Not too bad. Like this video. Overall, it's not too bad. This video, I think.
No. Our next one, best podcast rant, and that goes to
Jamie. Jamie's rant on the Vauxhall Corsa, which I will play you now.
And let's be honest, they're either owned by a woman called Claire in her mid-40s who's just using it as a standard A to B car, doesn't give a about it, falls into the same bracket with the other side of the audience involved in not servicing them. The other half of them are just borderline 18-year-olds that don't have a clean DBS for that much. You know what I mean? They, in general, just got such a terrible reputation.
Right. Go on.
So our next award is Best Cameraman. Yes,
nominations.
Ellis is in the background.
Nominations are Ellis, and last but not least,
is it Ellis?
Ellis.
And the winner is...
The winner is...
It's Ellis.
Well done, Ellis.
Who wrote this?
You'll win another year of being cameraman for Car Culture.
That's
so
because he's the
congratulations on
only.
it.
Well, he's not the only cameraman, but he's just the only cameraman that turns up.
He does 99%
Yeah.
of cameraman.
And then you do a bit, but you're not really a cameraman. You just sort
Yeah,
of-
I do a little bit. I did all the Italy stuff, but otherwise I'm kind of just co-producer at the moment, aren't I? I've kind of been demoted from cameraman.
So the next award is funniest car review moment. This is a bit of a tricky one to think. Like, what was the? Because there wasn't that many funny parts.
Yeah, I mean, I
was
think
there?
our reviews this year have been a bit more kind of like professional, a bit more, how do you say? I guess like produced. Like
produced and more sort of, to the point and like rather than just sort of
and I think
messing
we'll
around.
kind of get into this in a bit more detail later in terms of like what our plans will be for the future with our car reviews. But we just recently reviewed the GT86, which you'll
your
see
new car.
soon. And we had a bit more of a casual kind of filming style of that, and we actually quite liked that. So we kind of we might move a bit more towards that. It's much easier to film. I think people might resonate with it a bit more, just because of like the kind of more casual nature of it. But yeah, we'll see.
So for this, we sort of had to look for more behind the scenes clips in the reviews that we included. So the one that stood out was, for me, the two that stood out were the Audi review where the screen came up and I was like, cool, bell end.
Yes, yeah.
And then the one we chose, which is the award going to, is me trying to put the charger in the BMW iX because I had no idea.
You couldn't figure it out.
No, because it kept locking itself. It's so stupid.
Which you'll see now.
So this is obviously where it's locked. It's locked itself. So normally this is obviously, why is it still locked? I'll lock it. Yes. I'll keep it open because it will just lock itself then.
How many hours did people watch us for?
That's a good question. I mean, it could be anything, but what is the answer?
7,800.
Wow.
And I did a bit of calculations.
Did your maths?
Yep. And that's enough time to drive around the world in a straight line at 60 miles per hour 19 times.
Wow. And yet they'd probably still lower the speed limit over about a couple of years. So
it'll probably go down to a 20.
Yeah, probably.
Right. Funniest hate comment.
Yes. So
this is going to be interesting.
This was very last minute, this one. We wanted to find some hate comments on the videos that we did this year, but there wasn't any. And we were like, okay. So what we did was we looked through the whole year and comments that were posted this year, but they were for other videos, which kind of makes it kind of good for variety. But we've got some nominations, i.e. 2 of them. And
I'll let you read those out.
Yes, I've screenshotted them. Well, they're about me mainly because I'm the one in the video.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be me, would they?
So the one I liked here, this is on the why is a pickup truck market suddenly booming? This video is, 2-3 years old now?
Yeah, that was your dad's old truck,
Pickup
wasn't
truck,
it? Yeah.
And the comment is from Tom Rob Smith 4410 is presenter is a clueless penis.
It's not wrong. He did spell penis wrong.
Yeah,
though.
he put it with 2 N's. I think he's the clueless penis, if I'm honest.
I've just noticed that.
Such an idiot.
Brilliant.
The next person's comment, the next nomination is on the should you buy an older Mercedes diesel in 2021, which obviously is another old video.
Yep.
And Sardoni X4570, what these names are really weird, says you look 12 years old and a complete idiot with those sunglasses on. Lol.
I mean,
which is not wrong. I'm not disagreeing with it. It's just
well, we have got a third one here actually.
Yeah, which is the winner, I think. For the
I think this is the winner. Yeah,
it's just I think I just found it funny because it's just really. It's
like
someone that's really triggered that clearly didn't get a joke in a video.
He really didn't like the video.
No. So this was on the what's it like living with a Fiat 500 video, which is a very stereotypical video. It's very sort of taking the piss, which is kind of the idea of the video.
Yeah,
we understand that it's for that reason. That's the whole point of the video. We didn't do it just for fun.
We definitely played on stereotypes.
Yeah. And Paul Reaney -SY Grove 6751.
Yep.
I mean, he looks a very interesting man. And he says, "You're a pillock. It is easy to live with, so don't stereotype people who drive them, as I am a big bloke and it's fun and fine for me." Well, Paul Reaney -SY Grove 6751. It may be fine for you, but it wasn't fine for me, and that's what I discussed in the video.
No. He seemed quite insulted that he was a big bloke and it was fine for him. But
do you know what I have to say to that?
What?
Oh no.
Anyway.
Next comment. Well, not next comment. That's pretty much it, isn't it, for the awards?
Right. So, moving on to our plans for next year.
Yeah.
We've got a few things here.
To sort of sum up, really, yeah.
Yeah, so the first thing to touch on, which, I mean, the first episode of this series will be coming out very soon. Was it right at the beginning of January, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think scheduled for the first week of Jan.
And that is the GT86 series. So I've recently just bought myself a Toyota GT86.
Jealous.
And we'll be doing probably quite a few episodes on that in terms of I guess kind of, we've got the review which is coming out, then we'll probably do a living with buyer's guide sort of style of thing. Some modifications that we'll be doing to the car, in general, just sort of videos around the car, I guess, maintenance things as well.
It's sort of like the car culture car now. That's kind of
what
it's
kind of
is.
just it's like our mascot.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, that'll be interesting.
It's a shame you didn't get it in orange, isn't it?
Why'd I get in? Oh,
it's the brand.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can get them in
I
orange.
think you can, yeah.
Yeah,
it's like a
good.
sort of fiery orange. Anyway, so that's one of the things that we were going to do. Obviously, continuing doing more car reviews because they are, best videos in terms
It is kind of our main content.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole point. And we would like to do some more specials if we can.
Good. Some road trips.
Yeah, some road trips. I might be getting a new car in the new year at some point.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I'd love to see that.
Get rid of the Land Rover because it's a bit boring. It's not particularly fun.
No.
And of course, the podcast will carry on. Not that anybody watches them. If you do, then thank you.
Yeah. So, and I guess the last thing to say is our goal for next year. We're aiming for 5,000 subscribers. So kind of each year over the last few years, we've been going up by about 1,000 subscribers.
Which brings me on to actually, we're literally, as of recording this video, we are 5 subscribers away from 3,000. So
wow. Ellis,
by the time this goes up, he's subscribed, yes. Good man. Yeah, please, can you do that?
That'd be really useful actually.
So yeah, we are, probably when this video goes out, it will probably be at 3,000, which is perfect because it's literally before the end of the year, which is great. So we are very appreciative of who's, been watching the channel.
Yeah, we've got a lot of support actually. Yes, we've had quite a few people that are very regular viewers. So you're always appreciated, of course.
Of course, yeah. And don't want to be cringe YouTubers, but it does mean a lot.
It does, yeah. And it means that we can keep doing what we're doing. I mean, the very little money that we do make from this channel does enable us to make more videos and
sort of paying back,
keep things going.
Yeah, so so I think 5,000 subscribers is a good goal for next year.
Yeah, I think we've done 1,000 this year. I think we can do 2,000 next year.
Yeah,
I think it's achievable. Yeah.
But yes, that kind of wraps up the awards video. I hope you'd enjoyed it. It's a bit of a different video to normal, bit of fun, and obviously some awards that weren't relevant to anything at all. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you in the new year.
Goodbye.